that's a style where you're trading rhythm and lead, and I'd like to show this really good way to exercise around on this. I think pretty much every really good blues guitar player does this. So the idea is we're going to take a basic pattern, do it for one bar, and then we'll have one bar of rhythm, and then we go into one bar of lead. Now, ultimately, the trick is going to be to stay within the blues progression. Okay, but watch this. Here's a really fun one. Okay, whoa, that wasn't right. Okay, so it's like we've got our basic power chord on A. By the way, I'm tuned down a half step. I kind of prefer that on the Fender. So anyway, so we've got power, and we've got the little pinky thing here. So the pinky is moving from the 7th fret of the 5th string to the 8th fret of the 5th string. So watch. 1 and 2 and... Okay, so the rhythm could have been 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then up to D. But what I did was I threw a little fill in, and it was 1 and 2 and 3 and then on 4 and I went. Okay, so watch this. So this is a bar of my 3rd finger. I'm covering the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings all in the 7th fret. Okay, and then I do the same thing with my 1st finger in the 5th fret, but then I hammer on the 3rd string from the 5th fret to the 6th string. Sorry, from the 5th fret to the 6th fret. So it's 4 and. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So kind of a cool rhythm. Okay, now what I'm going to do, and this is something I could exercise around on all day. Once I can play that blues progression really smooth, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one bar of rhythm followed by one bar of lead. Okay, now follow me through here. Here's the rhythm. Here's the blues progression for A, right? It's 3 lines of 4 bars apiece. So top line, 4 bars. A, D, A, A. That's the top line, or 1, 4, 1, 1. Okay, second line, D, D, A, A. Third line, bars 9 through 12. E, D, A, E. Okay, now what's going to happen is, if I do one measure of rhythm, right? So back to the top line. So top line is A, D, A, A. So the first bar of rhythm, I go A, and then I've got a bar of lead. Well, so I'm just going to do riffs, okay? But it takes the place of the D chord there. So it's 1 bar of A7, 1 bar of lead. Then the next thing, for the 3rd bar of the blues, we go 1 bar of A. Okay, then we do 1 more bar of lead. So that's the 4th bar's lead. Then we go to the 5th bar, that's the D. You get the idea, we follow the progression. Here's what it could sound like. You have to remember that you probably won't sound this good at first. I've been doing this for years. Anyway, so I figured that would give you some grist for the mill. Great way to practice. You can also practice trading 2s. You can trade 4s. I think, again, a lot of the players have done this. This is a good way to get a lot of skill, because in the ultimate run of it, what you want to be able to do is to go back and forth freely at will and always land on your feet. Okay? Anyway, hope this is a lot helpful. This has been a lot of fun.